That's great, though. I'm happy that we finally got this up and running. Because this will end our power problems. I mean, eventually. Oh god, I hope our plants don't die because I've spent too long faffing about with this. I should have perhaps given our generators, our storage capacitors, a chance to refill before I built that. But it's all good. You have nothing in you. I don't know. I guess you're just getting filled up by the solar generators, which is pretty cool. How much storage do you guys have for power? Only 200? Really? Really? 200? Same as the last one? I guess you're much more efficient, so it's still a better deal. Yep, still 200 storage. The bigger ones that we can build in the future will have better. Oh god. Our ship is, everything's dying. Everything's dying! Oh well. We've probably got enough food to keep us alive. Got 7 nuts, 18 veggies, and nothing else? Wow. Okay, well then. So I need more fruits, I think. Veggies, nuts, and meat. So I'm using all of my meat. I'm using all of my fruits. Maybe I split off, and I'm using fuck all of my veggies. So I definitely should take half of these, or I guess at least 2. Maybe 2, maybe more. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 of these and put fruits into both of those. Fuck it, let's let the game run. I suppose I'm gonna take one of these and let meat grow in there. And yes, let's get our ship back to functioning power again. I guess these things can't hold more than 2... Oh, fuck, they can't do more than 200 power, so I'm not effectively generating any more power. Oh my god. Yeah. So they just... Oh god, and we're not fucking connected. We're only half-linked. That has... a link to that. Oh, because these aren't connected beyond. I'm so dumb. Link to that, link to that, link to that. And let's link that up, and let's link that up. And maybe link that across there, because why not? Just create as many redundant paths as I can, just so the spread flows nice and evenly. But, despite my stupidity, the ship is back to powered. Just might take a while. Yep, there we go, it's getting warm again. And our prisoners didn't even die, which is nice. This stuff is, yep, going. That's good. We don't need to wear space suits anymore. And I'm pretty sure we can fuck off out this bitch, right? Seriously? Do you just, do you not want to take these? Is there something wrong with them? Fine. Alright, I guess we... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, fuck it. Let's just get out of here. Done with this place. Yo, welcome back. Got hit with a hot load of nostalgia in the car when Spotify randomly played Still Alive from the ending of Portal. Ha, nice. Yeah, good series of games, those. I played Portal 2 a few years back with a mate of mine. Just randomly went over to his house and did just couch co-op of it. And it was great. You know, I hadn't really thought about Portal since fucking pretty much when it first came out, and my mate was randomly like, hey, want to come play some Portal? It's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. It's good. It's a fun game. Well, Portal 2. Portal 1's fun too. In terms of making games that are puzzle games, but that are still, exciting and engaging, and not just here is a puzzle board, now do puzzle. Portal's probably one of the best games out there. Want to play some CK? I mean, yeah, always pretty much. However, yeah, I am going to be sticking to my schedule for the time being, because I do want to play a bunch of games. In the future, if, you know, CK3 kind of becomes like one of the main things that people come to my channel for, then we can of course look at doing it more often throughout the week. There is still like Sunday and Monday that are available to be whatever. I don't mind streaming 7 days a week. It's just I don't have enough content to fill it really. But yeah, if people like CK3, become an only CK3 streamer. I mean, I could. I'm sure there's people out there that are purely dedicated to CK3 and maybe not never played something else, but probably, 90% of their content would be CK3, which is cool. Like, that's totally fine. But, I enjoy it a lot more than that. I have a very long and rich gaming history. And honestly, I'd like to touch on a lot more retro games than what I have done so far. Though, I really need to look into more about legalities of emulation and things like that. And also just, like, emulating in general on Linux. Because there's probably some things that are different. There's probably a lot of things that are the same as what I'm used to on Windows. But, yeah. There's a lot of things that I would love to play and that I'd love to just kind of share with the world, really. Because I think that's kind of... I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing with this whole streaming thing. I kind of want to share cool things with the world. I kind of want to build a community that, I don't know, that revolves around a bunch of different things, I guess. I kind of want to just hang out and have fun. I kind of want to go deep and, build some well-established things and maybe set some standards that can be used in future for people. There's so many different things I want to do and so many different directions I want to go, and I just don't know really how to pursue most of it. So for now, I'm just kind of fumbling along in the dark and just kind of chipping away at everything and nothing, seeing how it goes, seeing how things unfold, because sometimes life is a ride. Okay, yep. I can't see what that Unicode symbol that you sent was, I guess. It's just a box of numbers for me. Become an only CK3 streamer. Yeah, I mean, probably not. I certainly wouldn't mind it, because CK3 is a fun game, and I could dedicate a lot of time into that, and I could dedicate a lot of streaming time into that. And especially, like, if that meant, more inroads with Paradox. Because goddamn, I would fucking love to work more with Paradox. Because, I play a lot of their games. A lot of their games are a lot of fun, and it just makes logical sense to me to, do things with Paradox, because I enjoy what they do. But yeah, I mean, I like a lot of other games too. Paradox is not the only good game dev out there. I love you, Discrod. Alright. Paradox sponsor would be the dream. Oh yeah, it sure would. I'd love to... Actually, you know what? One day what I'd really love to do is I'd love to go to PDXCon. Oh my god, the entire fucking prison's on fire. I'd love to go to PDXCon. Like, even if I wasn't sponsored by Paradox to go there and all that. There's just... The problem is, it's on the other side of the fucking world for me, so it costs thousands of dollars for me to actually go to that. But yeah, that would be something that I'd love to do. And I don't really care too much, I guess, about the Paradox sponsored events. I think it'd be fun to play with some of the devs because, I don't know, just a lot of them seem like fun people to play games with. But yeah, really I'm just interested in, cool people to hang out with. Anything else that comes from any relationship from professional business partners is just a happy little bonus. Just message Paradox about sponsoring. They would surely cooperate. Surely not, because I mean, well, probably not. I don't think they would, at least at the state I'm in right now, because it would just be too expensive and too spammy for them if they were to prop up every single streamer that ever reached out to them for playing their games, which is very much probably a lot of them. Hi Paradox, sponsor me, love for Big Boy 676. Yeah, basically. So like, it's not quite as simple. I feel like you kind of have to pick your moment. I think definitely once somebody is affiliate, that's when it may be a good idea to start reaching out to some game devs. But I think you want to be more than just affiliate. You want to be affiliate and have a certain size of crowd, because otherwise most companies will be like, why would I give you free shit? That's just not beneficial to us. You don't have enough reach. Your influencer abilities are not strong enough. Ugh. God, that's such a dirty word, influencer. It grosses me out. But yeah, that's essentially what it's all about, is that you need to put eyes on their product, otherwise there's no interest in them helping you out. Because they're still going to make money from it, right? So it doesn't make sense. Oh, wait. I didn't even realize this ship was here. Maybe I could trade with them. Maybe I should pay attention. No, fuck it. Why would I pay attention to the game? This, I feel like my colony games are going to be more so ramble sessions than they are actual, like, you know, high quality and in-depth gameplay. And I think I'm okay with that. Like, I really enjoy rambling. I really enjoy talking nonsense. And by all means, if I say some dumb shit, like, call me out for it, because I'm not perfect. I'm not all knowledgeable. And I try to be correct with what I say, but sometimes I spout bullshit. So, by all means. But I do like rambling, and I do like talking to people, so I kind of like how this whole thing works out. Cool. We can leave him with 20 credits. Why not? Oh, gotta go. Need to get some things done. No worries. Enjoy your stream. Shall do. And I'll probably come and check yours out. You know what? So long as I remember, remind me, guys, at the end if I totally forget, because I've been meaning to look into it for like the past few days. But yeah, I can totally come raid you once I'm done, Doge. So, oh god, fuck off. Yeah. Alright, catch you later. And oh god. Well, that's a thing now. Please don't. Please just let it die. I'll go on a fucking 6-month vacation just to let it die. Fuck, that's a bit awkward. I guess it could be worse. I think I've said worse things. That's just embarrassing on my account. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. Tato will probably be like, what the fuck you watching this guy? You should be in my stream. We are probably done in this sector though, so you know what? Let's book it. This is fine. It just means our pilot has to wear a spacesuit. Rasmus is going to do just that and is wearing a spacesuit. So that's all good. Eventually this smoke will clear. Not much we can really do about it other than just wait. Do have a gas scrubber in there, so it should clean up pretty quickly. I am in all your guys' streams, and all of you are the same importance for me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I totally dig that. You know, we're all here to try and be entertaining, and we're all here to try and have fun and to interact with the community and, um, just play cool games and talk about interesting things. So, yeah, by all means. I think it's really cool that you look around into, like, especially a lot of smaller streamers and just hang out with people. Because, yeah, Twitch is kind of hard to get started in. It's the kind of thing that once you get that snowball rolling, you can just get an avalanche effect. So I'm told. I'm definitely not there yet. But, yeah, it's definitely cool to have people who like to hang out and who like to chill and who aren't just, um, you know, jumping onto Twitch and being like, what's the most popular thing? Yeah, okay, let's chuck that on as background noise. That'll do. Like, actually engaging with the streamer is great because I don't really know how the fuck to engage with the audience. So it makes my job a lot easier and allows me to be a lot more kind of relaxed and natural. Having people like yourself come in and hang out and chat and chill. So it's great. Cheers for being you, Ariel. I appreciate it. And totally you, Rasmus, as well. Love you because you're so wholesome. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't really consider myself wholesome. I just consider myself, I don't know, nice, I guess. But I can totally dig that. Um, I am of the mindset, and like, I'm not perfect. Like, I definitely get cranky. I definitely get grumpy, and I definitely don't judge everything in the best of light all the time. But I am of the mindset of you should be the change you want to see in the world, and so I make it a conscious decision to try and take the kindest route I can. Um, and, to the point where a lot of it does just become natural. It just does become like second nature. It becomes essentially ingrained in my personality. And also, part of that is like the whole idea of I kind of grew up with the philosophy of um, don't step on others' fun or don't step on others' happiness to find your own, right? So, like, those two things combined is like kind of just what I'm going for. And, being able to be on Twitch and share these ideas as well as, just hang out with people and talk to people is just really great. Because I would love it if more people were like, hey, look at that. That is a viable strategy for this game called life. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure it is myself, but, we'll see how it goes, I guess. I'm still alive, so can't say it's totally non-viable. Sorry, not good to English. Come from Denmark. No, you're fine. You're fine at it. You're fine at it, young G. As I said, you speak a second language better than I speak any second language. So, forgive me if I ramble and say big words you don't understand. I can explain myself if you want me to. But, yeah, it's kind of hard with this conversation from text to voice. Like, there is a big disparity in Twitch between viewers and streamers in the sense that streamers can, ramble as much as I'm doing, for example, whereas viewers can only type. And typing is much more constrictive than just speaking is. So it is kind of hard for us to have a conversation, especially if there's elements of what I'm saying that is hard for you to understand. But if there's anything in specific that I say, then by all means just say, hey, you said something blah blah blah. I don't know what that word is. And I will do my best to reiterate in a way you may be able to understand. Oh, no, you can understand all of what I'm saying. Not good either, but he's from Australia, so he barely understands us. Well, I mean, you know. Yeah, but yeah, you know, like, I've been told that I speak weirdly, and I kind of embrace that. So, by all means, shout out if I say something and you're just like, wait, what? Understand too, it's a lot harder to talk for you. Okay, so do you guys feel like you have more trouble with speaking and typing English than you do listening and understanding it and reading it even? Can you use CK3 on Fridays, please? Because you can play at that time. And yes, okay, interesting. Yeah, we can look at moving CK3 around again. That's not a big issue. I'll have to speak with, of course, Ariel, as well as Doge and DJ Coolmaster, because DJ said that Tuesdays is when I was doing it is perfect for him. So we'll have to look at how plausible it is to move it. But yeah, I was kind of wondering, because you did say that you were going to join in, and then you had to duck off to do something, and you were never able to join in, which is unfortunate, because I'd like to get you in there. Back into Denmark. That'd be cool. Even though the person we set you as has done some awful, awful fucking things to the realm. And, well, I mean, one of the people, like the person you played as died and your sons split duchies. One of the sons created the Kingdom of Sweden and is now independent in Sweden. And the other king laid claim to the throne of Lithuania. So I'll have to be fighting to get that back eventually. But yeah, some crazy things happened, all because, I don't know, I guess I let him live, really. I could have killed him when he was in my prisons, but I didn't. Also, the whole, in fact, the biggest problem was, the succession gave my non-primary heir so much more lands than my primary heir, that they were just so powerful that they could initiate murder schemes and murder me into being a child, essentially. So yeah, that was super rough session of CK3. But yeah, anyway, probably won't look at switching it this week. So this Friday will still be Dominar, I believe. But we can talk about it throughout the week, and next week we can shuffle the schedule around again. Just because I'm thinking, yeah, just keeping everything to once a week for now is good. And since I've already started this week, yeah, won't do it again for now. But yeah. And really weird things happen, basically, like everything else in that world. Yeah, that world is a cursed world. It is such a cursed world. But yeah, it's interesting. I was complaining and ranting and raving a lot and being like, fucking Paradox, fix your game. But I'm pretty sure most of the things were intended mechanics, and I just wasn't paying enough attention to what was happening. Because I really wasn't paying a lot of attention. Like, I've been so casual in, like, this multiplayer kind of thing specifically, which is great. Like, I'm totally happy to do, like, just a casual playthrough. But it has been burning me so hard. So maybe next session I go a little bit more sweaty and get my kingdom back and ensure that such things don't happen again. You know, reshuffle the realm a little bit. But, you know, it's all good. It's all part of the experience. Honestly, it's probably a type of game, like Doge said himself, that he probably would have restarted. Honestly, if it was a single-player campaign, I likely would have restarted too. But since it's not about me, it's about Vitalism as a whole, that just means it is more on you guys to perform better so that Vitalism survives. You know, I can die out. I could game over. I could fucking play as, I don't know, Socotra and just chill down there and leave Vitalism in your hands. But yeah, you will eventually, or we will, preferably we will, but maybe you will, eventually have a very big European, French, French Switzerland to contend against, as well as an Italy that stretches from Italy, well, that holds Italy and the Byzantine Empire. So that is going to be some crazy crusades that we will need to fight against. So we really need to prepare, and I think we really need to work together if we're going to be able to stand up to Doge's and DJ Coolmaster's mighty empires they're building. But yeah, like, for all the bad things that have happened, I am still super interested to see how the world progresses. One thing I forgot to check as well was what Doge did with the Adamites in the south of France. I hope he let them stick around, but I guess it's understandable if he banished them all to non-existence. Now you really want to play CK. Man, not gonna lie, I have kind of been thirsting for it tonight, because basically from the start of the stream we've been talking about CK, and I do kind of really feel like it, but I mean, schedules and shit, you know, trying to be adult and professional and blah blah blah. Why is this so full? What are you holding? You're holding so many electronics kits. So many electronics kits. Oh my god, they are things I should be selling. And here's somebody to trade with. Let's sell as many as we can. We can do another stack after that, which I will gladly do, because we certainly don't need this many microchips just sitting in storage. Unfortunately, they're worth fuck all now, so that's just going to be as much as we get from them. What else do you want? Hull blocks? Happy to oblige, my friend. We've only got 12, but that's fine. We can build so many more, and he can't even afford 10. How are we looking on gear? I guess we're pretty fine for all this sort of stuff. It might be worth picking up some energium. Maybe some ice. We've got 22 blocks of ice, but you know what? You can never have too much ice. Or so the local crackheads tell me. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's do it, and fuck schedules and do what you want. Yeah, but the thing is, I really want to play this as well. I want to progress through this game, and I want to learn more of the story about this, right? So the thing is, if I play CK again today, and also I've only got like an hour left of stream, and again, you know, I could do it for longer, but I'm kind of just getting my bearings with this whole thing, you know? So maybe I can be freeform later, but for now, it really just feels easiest for me to maintain a schedule, because that's something that I can keep doing even if I'm not, I don't know, super feeling it. And if I'm ever feeling so much against doing something that I will change, then by all means, you bet I will change. What is this various that I'm highlighting? It says, what is this? I dismantle the whole thing, but it's only highlighted this one arm. But I can't individually select that arm on its own. Weird. Why does this happen? What is this weird bug? No, I can't do it now. Yep, there it is. And I've selected something else. What is this? What's going on here? That's odd. Anyway. Yeah, okay. You just call me out on your Discord. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And so, the thing is, if Doge ever plays multiplayer CK3s on his stream, then I will likely join in, right? So there could be times that he is doing a stream and I'm not. And that could essentially, you know, for the both of us, and he could join mine as well. And that could essentially give us um, two CK3 games a week in just multiplayer muck around, which would be cool. Also, I was talking to Doge earlier about perhaps doing some sort of collaboration, essentially. Just essentially being both the hosts of an open multiplayer CK3 game. So essentially doing, the same thing we normally do, but just the two of us will both be in there, both streaming, and the game will be open to either of our communities. Which would be, I think would be really cool, and Doge seemed pretty interested. So you never know, that might even be something we start next week. That might be something, like I might ditch the whole vitalism thing. We might see it through though, because I'd be interested in seeing what happens with the end of that. But at the same time, I kind of want Doge to have like his own say in it as well, and not just be tagging along in mine. So if we're going to be doing some like legit collab, then it should be something starting from fresh that we have both agreed to. So we just have to make Doge play CK3 every day. Totally. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If you get either one of us to play CK3 every day, you'll probably get both of us to play CK3 every day. So, like, yeah, there is that potential. I guess, alternatively, if you could get, like, thousands and thousands of people to come in here and be like, yo, play CK3. But, like, not just, like, bots or people who have no real interest in the community, people who want to join in. Then, yeah, that would also be a very heavily determining factor as to how much I'd play CK3. But, yeah, I don't expect you to go sing my name in the streets. Don't worry about it. I'm not at a point where, well, I'm not really at a point where I feel like it's worth paying for any of this shit. So, maybe when the production value goes up a bit, then you can start sharing me with all your friends. For now, it's raw and uncut. 1,000 people play CK now. Yeah, there we go. There's the goals that we love to set.